Hello, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Craig. Good morning, Mr. Wayne. Thank you. I'm a little bit late, so you see me setting up on the in the background. So, quick mic check to make sure that the words are coming out of my mouth are audible, so that we can get started on here. Hey, good morning, Mr. B. How are you? Hello, Miss Dora. Good morning, Mr. Luis. How are you? Thank you, Mr. B. Excellent. Thank you, guys. All right, so we are Thursday, August 13, 2020. It is currently 8:47 in Quebec City or in Gatineau, in the vicinity of those locality. We are broadcasting live from Southern California, where it's currently 5:47 a.m. And this is pre-market analysis live on Successful Trading YouTube channel. We have about 13 concurrent viewers and 14 playbacks going on. We already have 2 likes. Wow. Is it something I say? So by so just saying hello, I get the like. So congratulations yesterday to the subscribers of Successful Trading. Really, really, guys. I cannot say enough thanks for those who I don't know who were the first comments on here, about 500 users as but that little trick yesterday, thanks to Mr. Greg, was just amazing. So I am really, really, really thankful. This is not something that I would have imagined. To things sometimes can go so fast when you are inside of a process. So for me, that's really my my the story of, first of all, those who have told, talking about these how this channel came to be about, and now just what's is transpiring out of it. I mean, the 10 burgers and all of those things. Yes, yeah, there's definitely time. Mr. Greg is saying that because, well, we can I think we said it on air. We didn't catch that. So we were at 499 yesterday, right? For those who were not with us at the very end of the broadcast, and then we pleaded for somebody who hasn't signed up before. So Mr. Gregson, who was looking into start trading, actually, it was the subscriber number 500. So, Mr. Greg, we have to celebrate this man, right? So, even though he didn't hit on the button himself, but the fact that it's his account that got us to 500, that's something that we will never forget. Trust me. So, we're definitely looking forward to that. All right, we have 13 concurrent viewers. So let's go ahead and start. So this morning, folks, it's Thursday, right? So the first Thursday of August wasn't as boring as some of the Thursday in July. Those are some of the pattern, right? That sometimes can help us, just not that we do things in advance, but it's just that when you have something in mind, and this is something that to those who are gonna be signing up for the boot camp again, haven't still decided either the 6th or the 7th of September. You're gonna get so much information, guys. You will regret. I can tell you right now, because it's going to be jam packed. One of the things that we actually, good morning, Mr. Beto, how are you? One of the things that I'm trying to figure right now, it's the length of the boot camp. So I'm going to be asking some of you who have already expressed interest in terms, because, hey, I want to give people which that they've been asking. Some of you who, trust me, some of the people who I think have spent the biggest amount of time learning about the way that I approach trading, they are still asking me for more more learning. So they are still willing to learn. That just tells me, wow, that's so. Yes, so we need to decide in terms of the length, how many hours, because, or do we have one session? Do we break it apart or something? So I will be consulting with some of you this weekend. We're gonna put a nice package together. So yes, part of those knowledge will be, for instance, answering question of the type, hey, Telex, is there any particular way that how we have to trade the Tuesday we know already, put scalping Tuesday. I would like somebody to keep statistics on those. How many times? And trust me, by the time you are finished with bootcamp again, here's me promising again, you're going to know all of those things. So those statistics, they do exist. If you have been reading the blog, guess what? Chances are you're already privy to certain type of information. The blog is free, folks. Yeah. People come into the Discord asking, oh, could they trial the alert for free? I mean, we give you so many free stuff. We have approaching, I'm not sure we are 200 videos yet, but we are close. Yeah. 200 videos on YouTube almost. Yeah. So my friend, and we have over 75 articles or something that we give free knowledge that you can actually, these are not things that, oh, these are actual things, the actual knowledge, trading information that you can take and actually make money. How do I know that? People are doing that. People who, before signing up, they tell us that. They say, hey, I've been watching your videos. I know about this. I know about that. Oh, that video was great. I try to reply to every single comment on YouTube. It just comment courtesy that, hey, the people who have taken the time to subscribe to our channel. So for that, I'm very, very, very thankful. So in honor of those people, so today it's just free for all. Telex's going to just, hey, free fall. You know what I'm saying? Free fall. Well, I'm gonna show some trades. If they work out, good. If they don't work out, hey, well, those that's up to you. Maybe that's why the audience was, because I was late 5 minutes or so, but we already have like 5 people waiting. No, but the only people who can know about that can only be people inside of subscribers Discord. So what are we looking at? What are we looking at? This is the chart we are looking at. Yeah, this is the chart of a stock that actually I meant yesterday. Yeah, but it's always Monday morning quarter back. But in any case, this is the setup we have on here, and a lot of stock actually present this setup. You're gonna be seeing that. So what am I looking at here? We are looking at a stock of Netflix, folks. Yeah. There's one trade in particular. We are Thursday today, so expiration is tomorrow, so you still have 24 hours. But what if I told you, or would you believe me if I told you that Netflix, if we are to study the best day to trade Netflix, would you think what's the probability that that day it's Thursday? All right, well, in that case, that's one reason, number one. So I'm going to be giving a countdown number of reasons to sign up for the bootcamp. Yeah? That's really. Wouldn't you want to know the best day to trade your specific stock? The stock that you like? We can teach you how to do that quant analysis very easily. Well, it depends very easily. Some people, they find it easy. Some people, because it involves numbers and things of the like. So here we believe in quant analysis greatly. So it doesn't, quant analysis is not like, when it works, it looks like a crystal ball, all right? So, but just like any type of prediction or type of, yeah, that's what it is, statistical based. So if you have a statistic-based system that's even right half of the time, my friend, it's golden in this industry. Yeah, so that's why I'm laughing when people are, hey, Telex, what's your win-loss percentage? I can have a horrible win-loss percentage by all accounts, right? Meaning that, yeah, because I can say that, hey, for me, if I'm losing 20% in the position, I get out. So I'm going to take a lot of losers, but my friend, my winners, they're going to be that when I'm winning, I make most of the money. Hence, my win-loss can really, really be bad, and thus I'm making money. People think we need to be mindful of that. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at a stock that's retreated. By the way, hey, can we say that now? We're Thursday, right? Yeah. I hope people traded this in the downtrend, but the traders that I know, most of them, they are not interested in puts. Everything is call, right? So meaning you missed this trade here because this was one of the alerts. We can't tell you that. So now I'm bringing it to you because I know that will have your interest. Everybody will be pampered. Let's buy calls. Well, let's buy calls on Netflix. Nobody took this to trade it, the puts on here or anything. Yeah, you see, folks, more money was to be made on here because this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So in 2 days' time, you drop more points than whatever the other options have been. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. So, hey, well, let's see. I see a red message on there. So I'm sharing the right screen. I'm sharing Netflix. So somebody could not be tell me that I have the wrong screen. So that's some side discussion going on. As when I see red on Discord when I'm speaking, usually that's a sign that somebody's trying to get my attention. So Netflix on here, is this a reversal candle? This little candle on here, green candle on here. So that's what creates the so-called buy. So what could we be looking at today? We could be looking at trading, getting in this trade. Either which way that you want. You can use a gangster trade in it, or you can wait for it to generate a direction. For me, I'm going to try against that trade, but very cheap, right? So no more than 30 cents. I'm going to do a 2-for-1 bias on calls. So meaning that 2 calls for 1 put. And I'm going to be using, obviously, the weekly. Yep. August 14, tomorrow. 500 calls for less than 30 cents. I don't know if let's say it's 35 cents. Yeah, 35 because with this stock, but really if you can get in at that stage. And this is a stock that the first 15 minutes you can actually get that entry. You can even get it cheaper. They like to head fake, yeah, before doing the move. Another inside piece of nugget. We're gonna have all of this in boot camps. Then on the downside, from a current price of 475, well, the low of this candle here was what? 466, which is 16 points. So yeah, trying to find something cheaper in the 60 in the 30 cents range or below for the put. So we're trying to go for August 14 Netflix 500 calls, 2 calls for every put. And on the put side, we are going to say, let's see, the low of this candle. So we're gonna go for yeah, in order to get 30, yeah, because we're only at the beginning of Thursday, so we're gonna go 450. 450 put for 30 cents or less, and 500 call of Netflix between 30 and 35 cents. It's you get a feel on it on both. Again, that will be great. Oh, my friend, there's always somebody who's going to be confused. All right, so let's go again, Mr. Craig, for you. Calls at 5:30? No. 500 calls. August 14, 500 calls. So the stock is currently trading at 475. So 500 for the calls, and we are trying to spend between 30 and 35 cents on them. I mean, this trade is not that it's mandatory to take it as a gangster trade, folks. You can absolutely, if the stock's going to be moving here, you will have time during the session to wait for confirmation. And since we are Thursday, Theta is going to be your friend. The more time passes by, the better. This reminds me of, I don't know if Mr. Pitti is with us. Mr. Pitti had a trade which will turn a 10 bagger here. Can I show that? Yeah, let me switch screen and show that. I'm not saying that's going to do that, folks, but actually I want you to do. I didn't, trust me, I didn't think of that prior. So so let's see. So we want to go to Discord. I want to show. It has nothing to do with it, but it just show you the potential, right? So again, folks, geez, I hope I'm not setting anybody to fail on here. Some of us, we have tried Netflix before on an earning and it didn't go well. So again, very limited risk. Which day was it on here? We had a 10 bagger here one day. Yeah, there's so many 10 baggers, right? You're gonna say, this guy is looking for a 10 bagger. You're kidding. Telex, can you use a search button? So Netflix. I know that much. It was on Netflix and it was Mr. Pitti. So this was me today. Oh, but I know what Mr. Craig was so confused because he, yeah, but Mr. Craig, he was most likely looking at our alert that we gave last week, right? That alert, actually, my friend, the 470 put, they were deep in the money. I know that miss, so I need to bring it on here. 717. Okay, this is rubbish. That's why I don't like to use the search thing. So just bear with me on here. I want to show a trade. That's the type of trade that's when things work out. Mr. Pitti had a trade here one day that's recorded. I know exactly what trade I'm looking for. So it was inside the 10 baggers. That much I know. And we know it wasn't in August. So I can continue up. Yep. Too many 10 baggers, man. You come see some place you have been trading for 2 months and the guy has a room full of 10. Here it is. Yeah. Netflix. This was July 1st. Okay. So so this was July 1st. So he's saying it was a Wednesday. So Mr. Pitti had a trade where He bought at 26 cents and he sold at 2.6. And I guarantee you it wasn't a gangster trade. Yeah. So meaning this is to me to show you guys that there are opportunities. Yeah. During even the live session on a stock such just as this one. So uh, he's not telling us if there were puts or did he tell us if there were puts or calls? Yeah. Oh yeah. 485 calls. That's what they were. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that because again, that's one of the purpose of this channel, right? The buying price of some of the contract that we're buying. We're not buying $5 option here. No, that's not what we do. So we leave that to Mr. Bishop and his friend, Mr. Jason Bond. Oh my goodness, Telex, you're bad. Telex, you're bad. Okay, let me, before I move forward, it's currently 9:02 in Toronto, and in New York, it's 6:02 in Vancouver, and people catching us from Singapore, it's currently 9:02 p.m. on Thursday evening. You are watching a live broadcast of pre-market analysis on Successful Trading YouTube channel. I'm going to switch screens, Mr. B, and come back to the charts. And I'm going to get some questions or some clarifications from the good people on this broadcast. 23 people. Oh my goodness. I need to do this every day. Are you guys telling your friends, saying that, hey, this guy is finally giving free stuff? All right, all right. Questions about this. Again, you can do this as a gangster trade, or if you don't get a feel. So yeah, you do this as a gangster trade. Again, the idea behind the gangster trade, folks, is that is the stealing part, meaning that we want to get in the gangster trade for as cheaply as possible because we still have the opportunity when the setup is right to take the trade during the live the live session. So the idea of the gangster trade is really that. And again, here's a teaser again about the bootcamp. We're going to be teaching you in the bootcamp the advanced version of the gangster trade. That's one of the things. We're going to be teaching you a lot of things, or you're going to be coming back with a lot of ways to make money. That's a better sell points, right? Telling people to learn, that's not from a marketing standpoint, that's not something. No, you have to tell them, hey, this is what the bootcamp is going to help you to take your trading to the next level. Psychologically, that sounds better, right? So, come get your 20 bagger, come get your 10 bagger instead of come learn how to trade stock options with Successful Trading. That's no bueno. Any questions before I move to the next setup? In the meantime, maybe let's switch screens. Let's go actually take a look at inside in terms of pre-market. There was not that much activity earlier. So let's go to Power E-Trade, inside of Power E-Trade. Okay, well, our stock in question is up. Don't worry about the stock going up or anything. Do not let that influence your bidding price. Again, if this thing is going up or going down, you're going to have opportunity to get into it. And remember, theta is your friend because theta is going to be applied to these things, right? So the 450, where were they here? Well, the 450 should not have a problem getting filled if the stock is going up. So that's the 450 put. That's it. The 500 call, that's maybe another story. They were going for 46 and 43 yesterday. So let's see here. We will need a nice head fake here for anything. So for me, trust me, I've learned my lesson on Facebook. I want to get in as cheaply as possible. So at least if I'm losing, I know that I have a control limit that I'm losing. So that's and again, if you're losing, when you take the trade and they start going against you, folks, you don't have to watch it lose. Yeah, you can always say, hey, I'm just gonna lose a portion of it. You have that control, and you can set that up from the get-go. I lost track, folks. I don't even look at whatever. Is it the week for weekly unemployment number? I don't care anymore. Really, I didn't look. I was busy running the system. So yeah. Oh, look, it's always that, right? Yesterday QQQ was up 2 points, almost 3%. So the Qs, that's another thing you have told you during all of this ramp. Meaning I said people every time, let me trade SPY. QQQ is there. QQQ actually, the advantage, I know why we like SPY, and maybe I'm at fault for that, writing so many articles on SPY, that it has expiration Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But the queues, they're always in the extreme, right? Meaning inside of a week, queues, they move. When things, the checks are not feeling that bad, that well, you can day trade queues. Though you won't get the same type of percentage gain that the other one, but it's nice trade. Yesterday was up 2.5 something percent. Instead of taking chances at individual risk, on individual stock on certain days, queues are there, because look at this. The complete that share is red and the queues are advancing. The other day was the opposite. Everything was green and it was the only lagger there a little bit. So they just flip the switch from day to day. So let's see what they have. So in terms of individual stock in our watch list, I told the traders, the subscription traders, and that I'm not going to share on here. Maybe, I don't think so. About a trade, an upcoming trade that the subscriber is going to have. So that trade, folks, I posted it under, as usual, it is actionable starting now. So meaning what we do usually during this midweek type of alerts, you can trade it with tomorrow expiration and then parlay that money into the 21st expiration, or you can start with both, yeah, because if that thing, let's say, start a move now and that move is to continue today and tomorrow, which is usually the case, then using the expiration for next week, you're going to find yourself actually with the benefits of having that early entry into the move. So which stocks are down on here this morning? I mean, we see, well, I'm not even sure why I have Deutsche Bank on here. You see, I'm going to delete Deutsche Bank and then just wait for a couple of days and Deutsche Bank going to pop. That's what happened when I delete something out of my watch list. So MU is down. This other one is down. The airlines is down. But I mean, other than that, down in this market doesn't mean much, right? So to say that the stock is down. I thought all the energy companies like Halliburton and so forth, they were moving positively over the last 2 days. And then all of a sudden, and now they seem to be reversing. All right, so let's see on here. Oh boy, Tesla is up again. So I saw some traders, right? My traders are bullish, so they will be interested. I think somebody traded Tesla yesterday. I don't recall. Was it Mr. Wayne who said that he was trading Tesla, and when he updated us, he was up 93%. On calls, obviously. Yeah, he will tell us if I'm mistaken on that. So that's a little bit what's going on here this morning, at least in pre-market, which sometimes is not an indication, my friend, how things can run, right? Yeah, we had a stock yesterday. Remember, a stock that was up yesterday in pre-market, one of our alerts, and then it spent the day going down. Yeah. Mr. Keith, how long should we keep the orders open for the Ganser trade strategy? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question, Mr. Keith. We have asked it. The idea is that within the first 15 minutes, yeah. But my friend, really depend if they are cheap. We have seen opportunities where the stock obviously doesn't move that much. Again, we're going to be teaching this in detail, but the whole idea, we explain that what happened in the first 15 minutes or the first 5 minutes really is that price discovery. The stock will go fluctuate violently during that first 5 minutes, and hence it goes through the extreme of posting the low and the high or anything. So for me, I remove my my Ganser move, my Ganser orders of I don't know. I think because you need to be careful with them, folks, right? I mean, the idea is to get them cheap. Always get both directions, yeah. But again, not the love of capital. If you have a small account, I've repeated several times, this is not going to be a sustainable strategy for you. That's why for us, we're going to be teaching the advanced one to people with with the ability to sustain drawdown in the account, because when it doesn't work out, and you, especially because most likely some of you will not manage it, or you will create too many old positions already. That's not what we want. So yeah, I will say at the latest 30 minutes, my friend, but really 30 minutes if let's say the market is not moving, and if the market is not moving, you're not going to get a feel. Yeah, the whole idea about it is that that stock is really fluctuating in literally the first 5 minutes. It's when ideally you want to get your feeling, because it's cheap, and that means that it went to the extreme. You pretty much nailed the bottom of it. Yeah. So hopefully that answers the question, Mr. Keith. Any other question? So for those on YouTube, the subscriber, they get the alerts typically, let's say after the market closed today. Yeah. Uh, Last week, what did we do them? Friday, but just because, yeah, we did them on Friday because last week Thursday and Friday were really, really frantic in terms of trading. So for me, that's my way of not to get us into over trading, because a lot was traded last Thursday and last Friday, and with a lot of 10 baggers, a lot of inductees into the 10 bagger club within successful trading. So, yeah. So you can come if you're just a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Consider becoming a subscriber of the subscription alert. I have people already, folks, who actually told me, because a lot of people now in this time, they think they're interested in trading, but they don't have time. And I told them flat out, if you come to the initial interview and I ask you, when will you be trading, and you hesitate, that's my telling part that, hey, is not possible for you, hence it will not be suitable, because it will be frustrating for me to have somebody pay. I don't care if $139 is still money, pay and then not trade. uh, that defeats a little bit of the purpose. So, but some people are saying, "Oh, I actually had a couple of people. Hey, they're gonna clear up the schedule and they will be signing up February in September." I say, "Okay, that's fine. I'd rather have you when you can devote time." Again, if you're on YouTube and you are wondering, do you need a full day attention to this to be successful? No, actually, believe it or not, folks, you can pick certain days to trade. Yes, and this is something that I think even with some of you, if you depending on your schedule, we can tell you that, hey, for this day you can target this, and at bootcamp we're gonna be teaching strategies that are specific to certain days of the week. So in that case, and nowadays a lot of pretty much all platform, they have mobile apps, right? So as long as you have access to a phone and some time to spare inside of a day could be literally like 2 hours. Yeah, we even have a trading clock here that we share, right? So you don't want to sit in front of a screen with looking at sideways action that goes on for 2 3 hours. No, in the middle of the day. No, the first 2 hours of the session, the last 90 minutes of the session, for on at least 3 days in a week, they are to make you, especially if you're trading. I mean, if you happen to be knowing some subscription service that's decent, I don't know, give you a hint. Go on YouTube, search around, and that's have consistent results. Maybe you can say, hey, you don't really need to trade every day to make 10 burger. Is that an idea for another t-shirt? All right, all right. Okay, folks. It is 9:15. I'm gonna give everybody the time back, especially the subscribers, right? Because there's this trade on the Ganser trade, and then they may want to take a look at the other alert that came to them, because that stock is moving pre-market or something. But again, no FOMO, right? You have next week, and typically this type of alert, if let's say that move starts today, is gonna be a long move. Okay, I think I have tackled everything on my agenda. Have a great trading session. Again, thank you, the subscriber of on YouTube channel, because really, really, at the end of the day, my job is to continue to cater the content of the channel to your liking. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We talk to you later. Bye bye.